segment called The Bottom Line. Remember, the bottom line is what we are all about. I'm definitely all about it. Black and white. It's a very bottom line segment. Let's go. I want to know what's happening right away. Let's go. I get in trouble for it a lot with people because I say, come on, land the plane. Let's go. I don't have time for this. I actually do have some time. But it's one of those, I just want to, the problem is that I tend to listen to answer instead of listen to hear. And I get in trouble for it. I think, Monahan, you've actually yelled at me about that a couple times. All right, number one, relax, take some time off, and recharge the batteries. We talked about this a lot with the social media. It's okay to relax, take some time off, recharge the batteries. You are the number one person in your life. You have to realize that. Monahan, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun to engage in like social media or just kind of get your heart rate up a little riled up, but absolutely take time, literally give yourself permission to take time off or take times away from things that cause you stress, like work or what have you, and recharge those batteries, because if you don't, literally no one else will do it for you.
Great point. Number two, it is okay to laugh a little. Whether at yourself. One of the great things Ron was talking about, how he loves Halloween because of the fear factor, not the show, but just how you can't control fear. And you can control things like love and happiness, but the fear is one where, boo, you get scared. You're just scared, Daddy. That's what's going to happen. No matter how hard you try not to be, if something jumps out at you, most likely you're going to get scared, unless we have some other issues we can talk about later. But what do you think, Monahan? Is it okay to laugh a little?
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm two oversized shoes and a red nose away from being a clown at all moments. So I think it's so important to laugh at yourself. And if you make a mistake or whatever, the thing that I love, Rubio, about you is if I'm being like silly or whatever, you'll put me right in my place and I have to just laugh at myself and be like, Rubio, you were right. So it is important. Don't take yourself so seriously.
Perfect. And the third one, number three, take a stand for something or you will fall for anything. This goes right back to Ron's great quote where he says, I even wrote it down, you never know you went too far until you go too far. And sometimes you got to go out on a limb and you got to stand up for something and you got to push that limit. You got to make sure that you go all the way so you know that you've gone too far. Monahan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, for me, it's like my faith background. That's a huge deal for me. That's my moral compass, even though sometimes I feel like I mess up all the time. And as well, just you've got to have something that you believe in, that you stand in, a moral compass or a set of values, core values, because if you don't, man, life is going to push you around and then your mentals will be all disarray because you're just kind of existing. So and I would say, too, if you don't have a set of core values or something like that, take some time on a weekend and just write down words that you like, and that could be yours.